Today's groom is a big one. This is Marley, a Cocker Spaniel Poodle mix who hasn't been cared for properly due to a very difficult situation at home. He came in needing some serious help. Stay to the end to see him become a completely different dog. Marley is extremely nervous, which sometimes can be challenging because dogs either shut down when they're extremely nervous or they lash out and bite. Hopefully he will be the shutdown type. The owner told me that he's very friendly and he's never had issues at the grooming salon, so he should be okay. Come on, we're gonna go this way, come on. I mean, the owner said that he is not difficult for grooming, but like he is so nervous that he doesn't even want to follow me. So I just don't know how he's gonna be with a clipper and everything. Like, it's hard to say. Look, aren't you itchy? I don't want to pick him up because I think picking him up might be not the best idea. So I'm going to hopefully lower the table down to the ground and guide him onto the table and then use the electric table to bump him back up. That's usually what I do with dogs that I'm unsure about. No, he's not showing me aggression, but remember, when dogs are nervous, sometimes they panic and sometimes they lash out and bite. Even if they don't want to hurt you, it's just out of fear. Come on, come on. Good boy, good boy. You want to sniff? Good boy. Now, she did tell me that he doesn't like having his paws touched, so we'll find out exactly what that means. I'm really hoping that all goes well because obviously he really needs this done. He is a very shut down dog, unfortunately. Hey, it's okay, buddy. Now, dogs like this are another reason why I started Barely a Dog Rescue. As you can see, this dog is obviously in desperate need of grooming, like desperate need of grooming. This type of dog can benefit today from a free grooming. I am not able to groom every pet that needs free grooming on a regular basis. Yes, all of my clients I do not charge, but I'm only one person, right? So I can only groom so many dogs. So I started this rescue in the hopes that we can help people with, you know, financial aid when it comes to vet and grooming costs. This is a dog that desperately needs to be groomed. So if I was not available to groom it, for example, we would pay a groomer, the rescue would pay a groomer to provide this grooming appointment for this client today. We also have had so many wonderful groomers sign up to be a part of our program, some offering to groom clients like this at no cost, some offering to groom clients like this at a cheaper rate, which is obviously very beneficial to the rescue because it is a rescue and we rely solely on donations to operate. So of course, keeping costs as low as possible only means we can help more animals. So that being said, if you want to be a part of the program, if you are a groomer, we are currently only operating out of Ontario, but we do hope to eventually expand to Canada and hopefully the United States, although that seems to be a little bit more of a difficult task at this time. Hopefully we'll find a solution to that. But you can sign up on our website. Groomers and vets can sign up to be part of the program. So please check it out, barelyadogrescue.com. Or if you can donate we would really appreciate that, because obviously every single dollar we raise helps and helps dogs like this. So, and cats also. It's not just limited to dogs. We also want to help cats. Okay, I think you are going to be a problem for doing your legs in general. I really hope that this is just like a pull away type of dog and not a I'm going to bite you kind of dog. I am shaving him with a number 10 because obviously he is extremely matted, but also because I want this guy to have a longer period of time between grooming appointments so that, you know, things at home can start to settle and get into a better routine and things can be taken care of and they don't have to worry about their dog's grooming for a while. So even if he wasn't this matted, I would still be shaving him with a number 10. For those who need help getting their pets groomed, that program is not open yet. While we are getting groomers on board so that they can be a part of it, we are not able to operate until we have insurance, and getting insurance is no easy task. So once we get there, we will be able to open, but right now we're just trying to get everything in place. Can I see you? Good boy. Good boy. You see? See how I touch his chin with the clipper first, not my hand? I only do that when I have a dog that I'm unsure about in terms of whether or not they will bite, because oftentimes if they don't want their face touched, they will go for the clipper, and I'd rather them go for the clipper than go for my hand, right? I know, your ears probably feel so weird. It's okay, it's okay. I'm gonna put him in a belly band because he is sitting and I have a feeling he is going to spin at my hand when I do his back end here. I could be wrong, hopefully I'm wrong. My guess is that this dog probably has not been groomed in about a year. It's gonna be my estimated time. I should have asked when the last grooming was. You're gonna let me touch your front legs? Something tells me that's gonna be a big fat no. I promise this is gonna feel better. Just let me do it, okay? Good boy. Good boy. I don't really want to put this dog in the groomer's helper unless I absolutely have to. And mainly the reason for that is because he's very scared of having the noose around his neck. So I feel if I restrain his head in one place, he's really gonna panic. I don't think he's used to wearing a collar. It seems he's more used to wearing a harness, but I can't really put a harness on him while I'm shaving him because I need to be able to get to every part of his body, right? I have to keep switching my blades so that they don't get too hot. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. I did offer him treats when he got here. I tried sitting down with him on the ground, getting him to come over to me for pets. He wanted nothing to do with me. He is very fearful of, I think, people he doesn't know. Please, good boy. Very good boy. Good boy, no, 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 no. I have to shave your matted paws. Please. No. Okay. I'm gonna muzzle him just in case. I really don't think he'll actually bite me, but he really does not like having these front paws done. And sometimes you just never know yet. So maybe he would. No, no. I unfortunately don't believe that this dog is good for grooming at other grooming salons. Maybe that's part of the problem as to why he hasn't been groomed in a while. Good boy. See? Isn't very bad. Unless maybe the owner grooms the dog herself, and then maybe it just got to a point where she didn't know what to do because it was too far gone. I need to see your nails, buddy. Shh. Buddy, you're all right, buddy. You're okay, buddy. No. So while the Mia's muzzles are great, when he is thrashing in the groomer's helper, it causes that muzzle to bump really high up on the face and into the eyes, which is dangerous because it could cause a scratched cornea. So this muzzle really doesn't give me much protection, but it's the only muzzle that won't do that. And I kind of have no choice. Doing this dog's nails is a little scary, not in terms of me getting bit, but more so just the way he reacts can be really dangerous for him. So I don't know how far I'm gonna get. They are quite long. The paw pads are matted, but like the alternative is that he has a sedated groom at the vet. I just don't think that that's something that would be affordable for the pet owners. So yeah, we're kind of at a position where you don't know what you can do, really. No, 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 no. You're okay. No. Is that muzzle gonna come off? Yep, it is. I feel like this dog has been traumatized when it comes to the nails, unfortunately. Oh my God. I don't know that I'm gonna bother completing his paws. The nails needed to be clipped, but we'll see after the bath whether or not I'm gonna finish them. Just because of how stressed he gets, I'm just not sure it's worth putting him through all of that. But obviously we need to get the matted coat off of him. That's priority number one. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're okay. Good boy. It's okay. Good boy, Marley. Good boy, Marley. Good boy. Good boy, Marley. It's okay. Don't turn and look. Don't do the turn and look. Clipper is working extra hard today. It's getting warm in my hands. It's okay. Good boy. Are you okay with the clipper in your paw pads? Let's find out. Is this all right? Is this allowed? Okay. Good boy. What about your front paw? Are you gonna let me do that to the front paw? I feel like you understand every word that I'm saying right now. Can I shave it? Good boy. Good boy. It's okay. It's okay. Please don't bite me. I need to go inside the paw pad because it's very, very matted. Good boy. It's all a solid mat. Oh my gosh. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. I would like to just see what happens if I use the Dremel on the nails as opposed to the nail clipper, because, okay, never mind. Because he was okay with me shaving his paw pads, I wasn't sure if maybe he just didn't like the sound of the nail clipper, so I tried to use the Dremel instead. That didn't work. He just doesn't want his nails touched. I'm sorry for this part. You're gonna be okay. It's okay. It's okay. Look, it's already done. It's already done. You wanna go for a walk? You wanna go for a car ride? You wanna go for a walk? Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, that was fine. Who's there? Who's there? You wanna go for a walk? Maybe not gonna work for this side. It's okay, good boy. You're gonna go for a walk. You're gonna go in the car, go for a car ride. You're gonna go for a walk. The paws are technically done other than shaping them. I think he does have some matting between his toes. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to that, but I mean, obviously he's a million times better than he was. Okay, I'm gonna turn this on. Are you okay with baths? So the shaking is going to cause him to likely get hematomas at the bottom of his ears. There's not much I can do about that. His ears actually weren't horrifically matted, so I'm surprised that he's shaking so much. Put a little bit of Nasty Critter on you and some Pure Fur. Put your head over here. There. All right, I am going to towel dry him, and then he will go in a crate to dry because that will dry him in 2 seconds. Come here, buddy. I have to give you a towel. Okay. Okay, relax. Okay, now all I need to do is smooth out his haircut, and he can go home. He has a lot of redness around his neck, and that was from him aggressively trying to pull out of the grooming loop when I was doing his nails. Because there is no hair to cushion his neck from the grooming loop, it caused quite a bit of friction. So now he's got some redness. Not every dog will get that, but this guy might have more sensitive skin. Come here. Stay on the table though, okay? Please do not jump off. I just need to get around the noose. So it can be expected that he will go home tonight feeling irritated. He might be itchy, he might shake his head a lot. This is all normal. After shaving a really matted coat, the dog feels very strange. Although they will feel a whole lot better, they also don't feel themselves because suddenly they went from having a huge coat to having no coat at all. And also when you're shaving those mats, there's irritated skin underneath those mats regardless because they've been pulling at his skin for so long. So it's normal for him to be irritated. I actually had a client the other day that I groomed that was very matted, and the owner messaged me afterwards and she said, you know, if I didn't know you better, because she knows me personally, she said, I would have thought you did something to my dog because the way that she behaved when she came home was like she was traumatized, basically. And I said to her, yes, oftentimes this happens when you have a dog that's really matted. That is the change in behavior. It doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen sometimes. And she said, wow, I can't imagine how many groomers get a bad reputation because something like this happened and the owner assumed that, you know, the groomer must have abused the dog and not, you know, what you just explained to me. And I said, yeah, unfortunately, that happened to me many times throughout the years. I would get clients contacting me saying their dog was traumatized, their dog was hiding under the bed, wouldn't come out, and blaming me, saying I must have done something to, you know, abuse their dog, when really it was just, your dog feels weird because it had a haircut. Like, that's really what it comes down to. So yeah, it's just some good information for people. If you ever pick up your dog, don't automatically assume that something happened at the groomer. I mean, that doesn't mean that things don't happen at the groomer, but oftentimes it can just be the change of haircut made them feel off, and now they feel like they have to hide because they're like nervous and scared. I'm not going to do his legs perfectly just because he hates having them done. And I don't want to put him back in a muzzle and a groomer's helper. I just kind of want to make it look semi-decent, but it doesn't need to be perfect. Good boy. The only unfortunate thing here is that he does have mats in between his paws, sorry, not his paws, in between his toes. And the only way for me to get to those is to spread his toes apart and go in with scissors. And I know he is going to freak for that because he is afraid of having his nails done and thinks I'm about to do his nails. So I don't think getting to those is going to be a possibility today, unfortunately. But I mean, we got pretty far. If that's all he has left, the owner will have to try to work on that at home, or maybe get him to a groomer within the next few months and try again. He might benefit from having some sedatives from the vet for just maybe his paws. She gave him calming treats before the appointment, but calming treats really don't do much of anything. A dog that is this anxious for grooming needs more than calming treats. He is doing much better now than he was. He's more confident, less nervous of me. Hopefully when I put him on the ground when he's done, I can give him some baby talk and some treats and he'll accept them. That would be nice, but we'll see. I'm just happy that I got him to a point of trusting me touching his paws and even putting my scissors near his paws, so I don't want to like kind of ruin that. He already got better for his paws from the time he arrived until now, like considerably better. Let me just tidy your paws. I'm not doing your nails. Good boy. Good boy. Don't bite my hand, okay? Good boy. But there you have it, you guys. Marley is a whole new dog. Do you feel better, Marley? Do you feel better? You want a treat? You want your harness. I know, I see you looking at your harness. Oh, is your butt itchy? That's unfortunate. Come here, look, look. Marley, come here. Good boy, look, treat. Just a bit of information for you guys. I was talking about hematomas, but I've never been able to show you. So this is what's going on here. Because he will not stop shaking his head, there is blood forming at the tips of his ears, and then they kind of burst and they bleed, unfortunately. This usually happens when you are grooming matted dogs. So just something to consider when you have a really matted dog and you're bringing it to the groomer, that this is a possibility. The best thing the owner can do at home is maybe put a cone on her dog's head or a happy hoodie if he will allow it, but a lot of dogs will just pull the happy hoodie right off. And it will just help to prevent the smacking on the top of the head, basically, which is the biggest problem and why he's getting hematomas. If you liked this video and you want to see more complimentary emergency grooms just like Marley's, don't forget to hit that follow or subscribe button and share with all of your friends. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you again in a few days.